Ben Small in the U.S. dub. Originally for the U.S. dub of Hero of the Rails, originally Ben Small, who voiced Thomas as well as Toby in the UK dub, was originally gonna voice Thomas in both the English dubs, and Ben Small would have given Thomas an American accent in the U.S. dub, but unfortunately this didn't happen as they brought on Martin Sherman instead. William Hope as Percy. It was rumored by many fans that for the original for the original version of Hero of the Rails, originally William Hope was going to voice Percy, but ultimately this didn't happen, and Martin Sherman voiced Percy instead. Prototype CGI renders. During early production of Hero of the Rails, early renders of Hero, Victor, and Kevin were made as test samples. Hero of the Rails mobile game. Around 2010, a mobile game version of Hero of the Rails was released. Go Go Thomas. This is referring to the music video that was made for the movie, and during the airings of the show's 16th season on TV, this music video would again be used, albeit an altered version with altered lyrics. Dream On and Topped Off Thomas predicted Hero of the Rails. This mainly stems from the fact that both episodes were Thomas and Spencer were episodes where Thomas tries to prove himself to Spencer. Blu-ray menu. Originally, a Blu-ray version of Hero of the Rails was going to be released in the U.S., but unfortunately it ended up didn't happening. Kevin wasn't going to show up. There was a rumor that originally in the model series cut draft of the movie, Kevin was not going to be in it. Togo Igawa. Togo Igawa was the guy who voiced Hero in both dubs. Hero of the Rails, the beta cut. This is referring to an alternate to an early draft of the movie, or it's probably referring to all the unfinished animatics that were leaked online. Blue Hero. There is a rumor that Hero was originally going to be painted blue, but likely this didn't end up happening, as to not confuse Hero with other characters who were painted blue. Sir Victor Handel. As I mentioned in the previous layer, for the original model cut, Victor's model was likely going to be made from repurposing Sir Handel's model. Now we move on to layer 4. Pierce Brosnan. Pierce Brosnan was the guy who narrated the 2008 Thomas movie known as The Great Discovery, and originally Pierce Brosnan was going to narrate season 12 as well as Hero of the Rails and some and every future season. But however, this unfortunately didn't happen because some of the executives thought that Brosnan's voice would be more suitable for movies and not episodes. The hate of the U.S. cast. Around the time of Hero of the Rails in season 13, a lot of the U.S. voice actors started receiving a lot of hate from the fandom, and even some of the UK cast members that did as well. And it was also rumored that some fans even sent hateful messages to some of the voice actors during that time. Soft reboot. This refers to this is referring to a theory that the CGI series is a soft reboot of the show as a whole. Hero of the Rails rewrite script. This is likely referring to all the various rewrites of Hero of the Rails made by fans over the years. Japanese dub. This is referring to the Japanese dub. fan made. So this is referring to like all of the fan made all of the fan content centering around Hero of the Rails. Either if it would be rewritten versions of the movie, or other stuff. Martin Sherman. Martin Sherman was the one of the U.S. voice actors who voiced Thomas and Percy, as well as Diesel from Hero of the Rails, all the way up till season 18, and after season 18, Martin Sherman left the show due to contract reasons. Hero of the Rails game unused dialogue. This is likely referring to the fact that the Hero of the Rails video game uses some dialogue that wasn't used in the actual movie. Scrap CGI Great Waterton. This is likely referring to a rumor that during the production of Hero of the Rails, the animation team at Nitrogen Studios likely made a full model render of Great Waterton to use in the movie, but it ultimately did not happening. Continuity errors. This is referring to the fact that in the film, Hero states that he is the oldest engine on Sodor. When in reality, this is completely false, as Hero was built in 1934. Hero was built around the 1930s. As his basis, the D51s were built around the early 1930s, and this is all. As it doesn't make any sense on why Hero would think he is the oldest engine on Sodor when engines such as Edward, Toby, Stepney, Skarloey, Rheneas, and Duke are much older than Hero, because they were built several years prior to Hero. Stanley, Billy, and Duck in the Hero of the Rails video game. This is likely referring to a rumor that Stanley, Billy, and Duck were going to be in the Hero of the Rails video game, but were ultimately dropped. And this is also referring to a fan rumor that these three characters were originally going to be in the film, but they were all dropped. Honestly, I would have really loved to see Stanley in the Stanley, Billy, and Duck in the movie. CGI tests. Around the time of the production of Hero of the Rails in the 13th series, Nitrogen Studios made various CGI animated tests to see how the show could work in CGI, and season 12 was pretty much a beta test for the CGI series as well.